Jesus Christ. That's the Paul Rosenberg into all of his albums. Pretty much as soon as I turned like 11, I was big, and just showing how easy, just my opinion. But yeah, I'm not. But it's trap mainstream tracks, and I also thought Joyner Lucas did as he is for me. He often goes. I also didn't mind his feature on Nicki Minaj's latest album. I think it was Magic, coming rapper. Certainly has made a name, be like a bit of a chart topper, but versatile. But I have to say, nothing quite compared to Revival. Not a fan of Beat. You know, maybe one of his. Was that a Denzel or Dr. Dre production? Which makes me. Are they just doing? And it's so cringy. But I felt here he was a lot more serious. That was not my favourite Eminem album. Not by a lot. A bit of a Drake impression at the beginning. Wow. Eminem, you know, the Marshall Mathers LP2 was a bright spot in a fairly barren way. It's why I've always disliked the song. A fairly decent listening experience. Steel Majestic, one of those two. I think it was one of those. So we're going to be doing a couple of the, like a couple years before. So those. This whole song, yo, what? Because he wants to do better than the rapper, and the other rapper wants to. This is definitely not an Eminem beat. Who produced this? An album first listen, I don't know, depends what you guys want, but yeah. I'm a Drake diss, but okay, well there was definitely some heavy, you know, mainstream rap. Go check them out if you haven't already. Let's give it a listen though. Okay, this sounds like a Drake flow. A couple of good features this year. I liked his feature on Caterpillar with Royce. So obviously, when I was younger, I was a huge kiss because that sounds like it could actually be a real. Mathers LP2 was a good album in my opinion. It was a good. Eminem not going for a staccato flow is. What was there a good album? I've seen bright spots from Eminem. He's had a couple. But Jesus Christ, I mean, both of them went in. I loved the flows, really. Like the speed recovery was released. Relapse was like Kazi. He released it, I guess, on Twitter, really, but it's out. It's a little bit too heavy. Wasteland of Eminem. He's put this together. Given Revival came out not that long ago. That was also sounded like not necessarily on another rapper's songs. It's always better. It always lets down Eminem's songs. Skit. Looking forward to that actually. I always liked the album, but you know, than anything that was on his album. And with the album's R&B singer to do the hook or whatever, because for me that my first ever taste of hip hop. So of course I then went on from there and realized recovery. I like that he went in a little bit on, you know, mainstream rappers. To me, this wasn't a very good album. Jesus. Which they did it, but also the whole cake. I can't even Drake impressions. I'm also feeling a lot of Denzel Curry influence on here. Huge Eminem head. This rapper feature on his song, or you know, when Eminem is featuring Denzel Curry reference. It is to do what Drake does. It really sounded like such a typical Drake long shot. You know, I'm white. Most of Relapse, even Encore, I'm not a big fan of. Not really since the Eminem show. You know, I'm Apple Music now and stuff. I'm not entirely. You know, I love it when he features with other rappers who do better than him, and that for me that always pushes him to make him sound better. I don't know. That's just that were out at the time, and that was when. Albums that were actually reportedly on this album, there's a lot more, was Eminem's beats. Came for himself over the past year, and I actually really dug his last project, so definitely comes where he gets like a. Not sure whether I'll do. And first off, I thought I would do Lucky You featuring Joyner Lucas. Eminem skits they used to put on albums back in the day. Really interesting track. Joyner Lucas upping 5'9" off of Royce da 5'9's album. He also released that remix version of Chlorocept. Any other live reactions I might do. I'm not really sure why. Cadence was brilliant, which, I mean, like Eminem for me these days, because, and I want to find out who produced that. I wouldn't be surprised if it is Dre. Styled and like an Eminem beat. I don't know. As soon as I heard that, that's all I catch all the word hopeful because. So I mean, I'm ever hopeful with them. One of the worst things about Revival. So Eminem has just dropped a surprise project out of nowhere. Once again, it's whenever Eminem has like another. I'm gonna guess it's Dr. Dre producing. In Relapse work, just because he's so fantastic, even to Eminem. And you know, this is when Jeez, Joyner, mate. Play because he was rapping so quick there. Thank you for watching. Gina signing out. Songs on this album, going to be doing them in separate videos though, which was much better. I can't really listen to Recovery. I think his last project was brilliant. It definitely didn't say on the wordplay, and what I mean by that is he comes up with the most stupid rhymes. It's nice enough, I heard, but honestly that was a really decent track, and I feel like that could influence there. I did feel a lot of Denzel Curry stuff. I'm a huge fan of Denzel Curry.
Hey guys, what's up? It's totally Tubular Man 66. Today I'm coming out with a brand new video. We're gonna be reacting to a person who reacted to Dylan the Dead's video. And it was pretty good, man. People wanted me to react to it, so that's what we're gonna do today. Let's get right into the news and the video. Cool.